Good day.
Honor and strength.
There's no way you passed inspection dressed...
Okay, then. Whoa!
cut. It's supposed to be a sight to behold.
No, that's not.
Have I got news
Shovel,
for you, Red?
check.
Can't be.
Pickaxe.
I hear the Tenakth are
Maybe if I
fighting
flip
each other
this
quite a
piece
bit
like
these
that.
days.
Nope.
Some of them contain machines. Those you've got to be real careful of. We've seen a whole bunch of them setting up outposts around here. They even set up camp in the south. Really helps a fellow sleep at night.
Just make sure you steer clear of them. Sounds like
Moreland
we've got
talked
some
about
rebel
one of his
holdouts in the
bizarre
area.
experiments
Everything okay there, Porgif?
Ah, my steel flame friend, behold.
Oh, your lockbox. The one I found in the tunnel.
Just the one. It was bequeathed to me when my dear ma passed. Never could get the damn thing open, but the lock must have broken off when the rockbreaker attacked. Haven't seen its contents at long last. I want Martha to have it. My sister. She could use it more than me.
Hold on. If it was given to you, why couldn't you get it open?
I lost the key. You know how it is with small objects, big hands. Not that you know how it is exactly. I mean, your hands are dainty, of course. No, not dainty. Well forged. That's it.
Porgif.
All right, I stole the box. It was supposed to go to Martha, but I just wanted something of my ma's to remember her by.
So the box rightfully belongs to your sister, and now you want to return it. What was inside that made you change your mind?
Nothing. I just thought she'd want it back. She and my ma were close. Me, well, guess you could say I was always the stray spark.
All right, Porgif. Sounds like you want me to give this box to your sister. Where is she?
That is a good question. I know she was working in Chain Scrape last.
Huh. I have a friend there. I could ask her.
Ha ha! Well forged and well connected.
If I'm in the area, I will try to find your sister. At least to hear her side of the story.
Okay, well, if you see Martha, tell her I still remember the flying keg.
I bet Petra would know where I can find more.
Savior of Meridian, now. Now Savior of the Daunt. Good on you.
Careless old shop and tripped over one of his stupid wires.
Flying machine?
Lucky it didn't go boom.
That's what I heard. Well, I hope a bristleback tripped him up. Brew.
Oh yeah, sure. Get around him. I'll here watch you.
To
To the claim. Fire and spit.
Who survives the next round?
One rock breaker is bad news. But in the West, they...
Hey, Ray.
So what's new, Aloy Machine Hunter?
Hey, I'm looking for an Osram named Marsa. She might be working here in Chainscrape. Do you know her?
Marsa? Yeah, of course. Tough gal. Puts her back into her work. Not like the drunken louts around here. Why are you looking for her?
I met her brother out west. He asked me to return a family heirloom to her.
Huh. I didn't know Marsa had a brother. Anyway, last I heard she was doing a job out by those old Karja signal towers. Northeast of here.
Thanks.
Ostrom family squabbles ain't pretty. Best of luck wading into that muck.
I gotta go, Petra.
That you do. I'll keep the seat warm for you.
Bottoms up. Chef's back to
For
his
you?
old self.
Back for that free meal? Go on, peruse my menu.
How goes it?
Done it again.
Can't wait to try his next meal.
What
That
if they
reminds
were poison?
Well, the boars read.
Did you hear about that traveling Oseram troop? Yeah, I would have joined them.
I got the data I needed to override Red Eye Watchers. You don't see me.
I don't know about you, but I'm actually hoping to do more.
Ooh, steady there. Petra said Porgov's sister should be working around here. I have a feeling she won't be thrilled to hear from her Marsa?
Yeah? What's it oh, the Nora maid. How do you know my name?
I, met your brother Porgov out west. He asked me to give you this.
My ma's lockbox. That miserable chuff stole this from me. By the forge, he broke the lock too.
Actually, that was from a rock breaker.
Oh, so he's dead then?
No. After he saw what was inside, he wanted you to have it.
Oh, then I guess guilt finally caught up with him. Let's see here. A jewel. Surprised he didn't pocket it for himself. And a letter. It's from my mom. Her last wish was that I make amends with Porgov. That doesn't make sense. Porgov caused her, all the family, so much grief. Always running off to chase easy shards instead of helping Dad at the forge. Why would I want him back in my life?
If Porgov read that letter, then maybe he wants to make amends too. He also asked me to tell you that he remembers the flying keg.
That lug. When we were kids, we used to grab a metal panel and slide down this big hill. But one day, Porgov got the idea to use an old keg. He climbed inside and off he went. Only, he didn't stop at the bottom of the hill. That keg kept rolling with Porgov still inside, right off a ledge. You'd think the keg sprouted wings the way it soared. Then splash! Right into the lake. Thought he drowned for sure. But he lugged himself out, onto the shore, and shouted, "Again!"
Sounds like a good memory.
Think that might be the only time I can remember us not fighting. Just lying there, by the lake, laughing till it hurt to breathe. When you met my brother, did he look okay?
As well as you can expect for someone out in the middle of the desert. You could see for yourself.
Nah. I mean, I heard some folks are headed out that way, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Thank you for bringing me this. Here, for your troubles.
Thank you. If you decide to go, you'll find your brother at a place called Camp Nowhere.
Of course he'd end up nowhere.
Shieldwing's holding up. I can find a voice recording here.
No, they just cut the Harrison too. remaining ships are concentrating their fire on the lead Horus, but...
Be welcome, Outlander.
That's what I heard. Well, I hope a bristleback tripped him up.
Oi,
Slag.
Oh, yeah, sure. Get around him. I'll,
One woman, and she's tough.
Are you ready?
We need the last supplies to come.
It's
Hey there, flame hair.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too. All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky, remember. We use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine, take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough. When performing an attack, a machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move one space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn, then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there, and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those, and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're going to receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
I'll see you later, Aloy.
Ho there. Seat's always open.
To the claim. Bottoms up.
Lucky it didn't go boom.
Little too close to the west for my liking.
So, Count Beat?
Pick your poison. Go down the rope and I'll start timing the trial. There's no shame in losing. Why not try that hunt again? Or maybe another trial. Go down the rope and I'll start timing the trial.
I can't override that machine until I find the right cauldron. Time to fight.
Not all battles are... Why not try that hunt again? Or maybe another trial. Just slide down a rope to start. I look forward to seeing you compete.
Gotta be ready.
I used to be a marksman back in the Sky Clan. Those were the good days. I see you live up to the stories, Outlander. The grounds will be dull without you. A true hunter never stops honing their technique. Just slide down a rope to start. I look forward to seeing you compete.
What cauldron did you come from? It could show me how to override you. I'm making good use of this.
We can always... You may have failed the challenge, but you can always try again. Go down the rope and I'll start timing the trial.
What, me? Oh! Ah!
Guess you'll have to try. You want to take on that trial again? One of my best trials. Just use any rope to jump in, and I'll start timing you. Hunters, but they're usually decent with a bow. You should be proud of yourself. Jump down with the ropes, and we'll begin the trial. You didn't finish your trial. Go down the rope, and I'll start timing the trial.
Oh, I've been spotted.
You want another trial? Just slide down a rope to start. I look forward to seeing you compete.
Easy, Aloy. There's no shame in losing. Why not try that hunt again? Or maybe another trial. Go down the rope and I'll start timing the trial. Don't think I can override you. Guess there are more cauldrons out there.
You want another trial? When the hunt calls, I'll be here. You looking to strengthen your hunting skills out? Should I set up the grounds? Jump down with the ropes, and we'll begin the trial.
I've been made.
Had second thoughts? Jump down with the ropes, and we'll begin the trial. You've got I believe this is yours. I'll be here when you return. Let's get you started. The grounds will be dull without you. Just when things were beginning to feel dull around here, you arrive, Hunter. You looking to strengthen your hunting? Should I set up the grounds? When the hunt calls, I'll be here. A true hunter never stops honing their technique. I'll be here when you return. Just when things were beginning to feel dull around here, you arrive, Hunter. Are you here to take on my trials, Hunter?